Hello, everyone.
Hello.
This is Blue Phoenix, and
KJ Vossi.
and we're here to welcome you with the debut of the By Any Means podcast, where we're here to have a conversation of various topics by any means. Today's just gonna be a episode, just a little introduction into mental health. And there are different topics about mental health. There's, for one, KJ will be talking about the different coping mechanisms, and I will be talking about the different types of therapy that one can have, and also there are other things such as journaling, meditation, breathing exercises that also can help. So one of the one of the different types of therapy is called CPT, which is a cognitive behavioral therapy. It's mainly there to help a person increase their level of self awareness, their level of self actualization, realization. It's just the deep inner working of things. There are other ones which having to do with. There's one called psychotherapy, which has to do with different mental health disorders. Some dealing with NPD, some dealing with a chronic level of anxiety and depression, and to help kind of reframe the mind. And there are others, but again, this is just an introduction. One other thing is breathing exercises actually help a lot, which that will be something KJ will talk about briefly. And journaling is also another way that can help. With that being said, what would be some of the coping mechanisms for mental health, KJ?
Well, when it comes to mental health, there's a helpful framework called the 5 C's of mental health: clarity, connection, coping, control, and compassion. These 5 elements play a crucial role in maintaining a healthy mindset and emotional well being. And today we're going to talk about coping. So, mental health prevention strategies focus on promoting emotional well being and reducing risk factors for mental illness through self care, social support, and early intervention. Key strategies include practicing mindfulness, regular physical activity, healthy sleeping habits, fostering positive relationships, and reducing stress through techniques like mindfulness or taking breaks. So there are two different categories of coping skills. You have emotion focused coping skills like exercise, taking a bath, giving yourself a pep talk, or meditating. And then you have problem focused coping skills like working on managing time, asking for support, establishing healthy boundaries, or creating a to-do list. And then there are different healthy coping mechanisms for different things like depression. You should go for a walk, call a friend even if it's from bed, eat one healthy thing, move to the couch, listen to upbeat empowering music. And for anger, you should take a step away, engage in physical exercise, journaling, and assertive communication. If you're disassociating, you should try the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 method, a body scan, use a weighted blanket, dance to your favorite music, or talk to a trusted friend. And if you have anxiety, you should practice box breathing, color scanning, physical exercise, or take a cold shower. Loneliness, you should connect with friends, volunteering, digital detox, go to a coffee shop or library, engage in your hobbies. And then what is the 333 rule in mental health? It involves looking around your environment and identifying 3 objects and 3 sounds, then moving 3 body parts. Many people find this strategy helps focus and ground them when anxiety overwhelms them. Engaging in fun stress management activities like playing games, like Pictionary, dancing, gardening, or creative arts like coloring and cooking can effectively reduce cortisol levels and boost endorphins. Other enjoyable options include laughing with friends, practicing yoga, or using a creative sensory items like bubble wrap. Um, Creative and sensory activities. Adult coloring slash drawing promotes relaxation and focus. Crafting slash painting, working with clay or painting offers a meditative outlet. Cooking slash baking, engaging senses in the kitchen slows down the brain. Sensory items, using stress balls or popping bubble wrap releases physical tension. Physical and fun movement. Dancing. Dancing to music, even in the living room, reduces stress. Active games. Playing games like frisbee, soccer, or even hula hooping. Outdoor exploration. Gardening, hiking, bird watching, or taking pictures of nature. Yoga and stretching. Simple movements or guided yoga helps center your mind. Playful and social activities. Tabletop games like Sequence or Pictionary foster fun, um, social interaction. Laughter therapy, watching funny videos, stand up comedy, or laughing with friends. Digital detox games, quick engaging smartphone games, or quick relaxation techniques like visualization, using all five senses to imagine a calm place like a beach, like using the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 method. Music, listening to uplifting music, or curating playlists, or deep breathing, blowing bubbles to focus on slow, controlled exhales. So those are some coping skills.
Yes, and we appreciate that wonderful knowledge. There are some there are some different therapies that I did miss. There's one called psychodynamic counseling, which focuses on unconscious, deeply rooted issues and childhood experiences. There's one called humanistic therapy, which emphasizes self actualization and personal growth. There's a dialectal behavior therapy, or DPT for short, which focuses on managing emotions and building relationships. There's a family slash couples therapy, which addresses relationship dynamics. Behavioral counseling, which focuses on changing specific learned behaviors. Group therapy, which involves multiple individuals sharing experiences with a professional. And then there's one called psychotherapy, like I talked about before, which has to do with some heavy hitting mental illnesses such as schizophrenia or schizoaffective disorder and many other. And that's just a little taste of the things dealing with mental health because this month is mental health month, so we will be having more of an emphasis on this topic. As one of my things I say is mental health is every day. You live with your body, you live with your mind, and give yourself love, kindness, compassion, and respect. This has been Blue Phoenix,
And KJ Vossi.
and we appreciate anyone who is tuned in.